Chow and Tom are here. We've got movie reviews in your ear, but we have to make something clear. These are just opinions, so don't take it personally. Just because we don't like it, you can still be happy. Enjoy what you like, you're an adult. Yeah. BWN Productions, mask plus props and costume work. If you want a monster name, contact BWN Productions. Fast custom shirts, hundreds of t-shirts, all at reasonable prices. If you need custom work, contact Fast Custom Shirts. Grab a cold one and get ready for the show. It's intended for mature audiences because we kid and joke. Boy God is here and so is Tom and Joe.
Hello and welcome to another fantastic episode of everybody's favorite podcast. This one, Joe.
Well, Tom, I would say fantastic is really selling it short. I would call it quality, quintessential, quantifiable. I mean, I'm kind of quivering just thinking about it, Tom.
I thought you were going to go with amazing, sensational, and spectacular, but
No, this one's
Yeah.
all about the Q words.
gotcha. Oh, I understand now.
Yeah, a little tired, are you, Tom?
No, I'm all right today.
Oh, well, good. I
Yeah,
thought
I'm
maybe
all right
it's a
today.
long week of you filling orders and stuff.
No, I just ran here. I was like, oh shit, I got to get back in there because I was doing some of that ordering, as you were saying, getting some painting done. So yeah, it's been busy, which is good. I mean, all the money's gone because of Christmas and bills and shit. So thank you everybody for placing orders and giving me your hard earned, you fucking idiot, hard earned money so I can pay my bills and shit. That's fucking awesome, and I appreciate that shit. And I hope you enjoy all the fantastic masks and quality masks at oldfastcustomshirts.com. Yeah, I don't know how it was another week. I don't think anything. Yeah, kind of, man. Fucking Lori and I, we were on our way back from the doctor's today, and we went to Wendy's, and this fucking lady just runs out of Wendy's with like a handful of lenticular prints, starts waving. I don't notice her. Lori says some shit like, fuck, I don't know this bitch, quit waving at me. And I'm just like, I don't know what the hell she's talking about. And then I look over, like, I don't know, maybe 10 seconds later, like long enough that nobody was acknowledging this lady, that she probably just should have walked along. But she's just there. I look over and I was like, what the fuck? So Lori rolls down the window, just like, hey, you want to make a donation and buy one of these prints? It's like one was like a lenticular flower print, and the other one was like a lenticular Nintendo character print. I was like, no, but thanks. Oh, please make a small donation. Like, she didn't even say what the fuck for. It was just some Chinese lady in fucking It looked like a goofy ass shirt a fucking drunk Injun would be wearing. It's like a gray shirt that has like a picture of a wolf standing on a rock, and then in the background it's like a close up of a wolf howling at the moon and shit. It was one of those fucking shirts. And just like, regular fucking jeans and shit. She looked fine. She didn't look homeless, especially if she had this fucking stack of fantastic lenticular prints, though. And it's like, nah, I didn't bring any cash. It's like, oh, we take Cash App, something else, and cards too. Just please a small donation. It's like, fuck no. What is this shit? And then she ran back into fucking Wendy's. It was crazy as shit, dude. I don't know if the guys in back of me like pulled a fucking gun on her when she tried to walk to their car or what. But she was like, nope, and turned right the fuck back around. Yeah, that's some fucking ballsy shit for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I've never had people run up to me, but in the Corpus shop, they would pop in trying to sell all kinds of shit or donations for this or that. But yeah, one time it was a lenticular prints, and I don't remember what was on them, but the worst one was this guy that would come in and he would try to sell like a calendar, like a spot on this calendar, for this kid that just died and they, needed to do his funeral or whatever.
That's like all the town local businesses are on it and shit, like one of those.
Yeah, and he's like, "Oh, here's so some of your neighbors that have already done this," and yeah, whatever, dude. No, fuck calendars.
Corey got on a few of those.
Yeah, I mean, they usually do them for like baseball teams and shit like this, but this guy was trying to hustle a kid's funeral, but he came back the next year. I said, "This kid's still
You won't believe what happened.
yeah, still haven't buried this little fuck." I said, "Get the fuck out of here." I was real pissed at the dude. Just like, I mean, mix your shit up, dude, or go hit a different part of town this year. Somebody's gonna kick your ass.
Yeah, shit's crazy. I mean, if you have the fucking money, then give the fucking dudes or ladies on the street a buck or two.
Yeah.
But this is like wild fucking shit. This is just some lady aggressively selling you bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't even say what it was for.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
In the fucking line at the drive-through. Like we're at the fucking window paying and getting the food and shit, and that's where all this is going on. The fucking fat bitch working the window. This ain't even phasing her. It's like she's in it. She's in on it or some fucking shit. Oh, I don't fucking know. It's like, bitch, shouldn't you like yell over my wife and tell this lady to get fucked?
No, this weekend, I was on the road again. I went to Austin, and I set up at the Horror for the Holidays, their 10th anniversary show. It's fucking hard to believe that I've done 10 of these, that I've been doing this thing for 10 years. And congratulations to them for making something consistent, aside from that COVID year when nobody could do anything. But they started this thing out in a bar. It's just like a little thing, maybe, 10, 12 vendors or something. And it's always been good. It's something that I've always made money at. I preferred it when it was in a bar. They're now in a convention center. And, there's all kinds of shit that goes with that. But of course, hey, part of being a business is having it grow. And that they've certainly done that, and it's a well-run show. And I did well. I did well this weekend. I stayed with my old buddy Max, and thankfully I stayed with him because now I have something to talk about this week. Had I not stayed with him, I wouldn't have watched any fucking movies. So yeah, but no, thanks, Max. I know you don't listen, but if by some chance you do, thanks for putting me up. And yeah, that's it, man. It was just it seemed like a long weekend. 3 weekends in a row that I've been driving here and there. So I'm happy to be home. I've got a lot of work too, and yeah, I've just loaded up, and then I just got some emails a while ago from a customer that I thought had moved on. Found somebody a little better to do their shit, but no, they came back. Okay, so the cat came back.
Damn, like that fucking song.
Hmm.
God damn it. Well, will it be a fun job or is it just work?
It's okay. It's not a whole lot of fun. But it's okay. There's worse shit I could be doing. Yeah, and that's pretty much been it, man. Just adjusting to this weather. I'm not a fan of the cold, and we've had some days that have been pretty cold, and I'm a fucking old man, Tom, and my hands, they've been hurting a little more than they did last year. So that's not fun, but I have some special balm, yes, that I put on, every once in a while. I don't know if that shit works or not, you know? I don't know. It's all psychosomatic. There's no real medicines in this world, Tom.
Damn. Except for that green medicine, you know what I'm saying?
I do know. I do.
Mouse sticking. Corey swears by that shit.
Does he?
I was talking to him the other day. He says, "Oh, I gotta rub that on my back because I'm in constant crippling pain."
What's he, like 30 something?
No, 39.
Oh, yeah, but still, I'm fucking 54 or 5 or something. I don't know. But, yeah, just wait, fucking Corey. You think your back hurts now? Don't be a bitch.
I mean, he is an electrician, so he has to.
He does squat down a lot, yes.
Damn! What are you insinuating?
That he's an electrician.
Oh, shit. Wink.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I don't fucking know, dude. Yeah, I don't know.
But
Christmas is almost here.
yeah, Christmas is almost here. I think maybe I got 2 presents to buy. I still got to mail your shit off. When are we doing our Christmas show? I better get on that.
I think that is Tuesday.
Okay, yeah, I'll put it in the mail tomorrow then.
Or don't.
I will. What the fuck am I going to do with it?
I don't know. Sit on it. Something an electrician would do.
How'd you know I bought you a chair?
Fuck. Dun, 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 dun. It's Booker T's theme song, you know.
I got money for those ergonomic chairs and shit that you get.
Fuck. Yeah. I do need the bigger ones.
Oh, shit. But movies, Tom, that's what this shit's all about. Hey, wait a minute. I haven't even checked the chat to see. Oh, shit. Great audio, loud and clear, says Alpha 66.
This is a pretty good one, though. So shout out to DWN Productions, making sure everything's working all right.
Their test, yeah.
Fucking pricks. Well, Joe, we're hopping into disc 2 of the Stephen Chow collection. There you go. Lighting's a little better. If you weren't here last week, there's the back. Enjoy it. Oh, there's that. There's that. I'll show you the fucking disc. Oh, that's so cool. All right. So this week, the hit motion picture, Joe, is Justice. My Foot. Maybe that's how you say it. I don't know. I think there wasn't a comma and an apostrophe somewhere in there. A lot was lost, Joe, because I'm not a Mandarin, you see.
Mm.
I'm more of a tomato. Ah, I just right off the bat, I couldn't really get into it. You know, there's a funny little goofy tee here and there, but this is more or less what they're saying's funny, and I'm reading subtitles while people are saying funny things. So I gotta kinda, okay, how are they saying it in a language I don't understand while I'm reading probably not the most correct translation of what they're saying and kinda looking up so I can see their expressions and, they're doing fast talking comedy and shit, so those subtitles are moving a little fast, and after a while, I was just like, "Ah, yeah, I think I'm done with this. I'm just gonna watch it tomorrow with the commentary track." So I got about 50 minutes in, and I was just like, "Yeah, I'm just really not feeling it." It's a period piece, and it's Shaw Brothers, so, that didn't really help because we all know I love that Shaw Scope Volume 2 set. So, yeah, it missed something in translation, I'm sure, for the fucking Chinese audience. They thought it was terrific and hilarious, but, what's it about, Joe? It's about a lawyer played by Stephen Chow. And, I think he gets bad people off.
Mm.
Not 100% sure, because again, I'm not a Mandarin. So, every time he does this, one of his children dies, and, he keeps having kids, and they keep dying because he keeps doing this shit. So he says, "Fuck this. I'm not gonna be a lawyer anymore. I'm done. My kids keep dying. And if I go back to being a lawyer, gosh darn it, my son's gonna be born dickless." So that's his oomph. I'm not gonna do it anymore. But then his wife overhears something about a fucking lady and her husband was poisoned. She doesn't have money for a lawyer, so the wife wants him to take the case on, but he doesn't want his son to be dickless. But it's his wife, so she moves this lady in with him, and hilarity ensues. I mean, it's a comedy about the, Chinese legal system that I don't know anything about. I think it's probably slightly less corrupt than the American legal system. But, yeah, so I mean, they're kinda making jokes. It's like, well, I don't know. It's funny to them, I'm sure, but, a fart here or there, tee hee. There is a scene where, like, the lady's a badass, the wife everybody in this movie, like, the 2 leads, Stephen Chow, and I wanna say the lady's name was Anita Moy, maybe, and, they were great, even though I couldn't understand what the fuck they were saying, and, one of the times I watched a movie, a fucking British guy was talking over 'em. You can tell that they were fucking acting and doing what they were supposed to, you know what I'm saying? And then their 2 sidekicks, I guess, or fucking lower tier characters, supporting roles. They were really good too. So, I mean, everybody was good doing what they were supposed to. It was just Shaw Brothers era shit, and some of the scenes, it was like fuzzy lighting. It looked like a dream scene or something, so that was kinda weird, but, I don't know what the fuck I was talking about. The movie's whatever. Uh, the commentary's alright, like, I enjoyed watching it with the commentary more than I enjoyed watching the movie. Oh, that lady, she has a fight scene. She has a couple scenes where she's like whooping ass. She's a badass in the movie for sure. Uh I guess it'd be like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon type fighting shit that she does, where she's just like lightly leaf floating all over and swinging a sword like she's pregnant as fuck, flying in the air with a ninja sword and shit. She doesn't cut fuckers' heads off or anything. It's not that kind of movie, but that kind of shit was cool. But other than that, I don't know. Commentary was all right. Now, this is the reason this disc is okay, because there's a feature-length documentary on it from a bunch of talking heads, a whole bunch of people you've never heard of before, talking about Stephen Chow's career for about an hour and 22 minutes. So that was pretty good. You get some information and shit. I didn't know anything about the dude, really, and I guess he was going to write and star in The Green Hornet, but he said fuck that shit after a while. Shell and Soccer 2, they might be done shooting that right now. He's not in it, but he's directing it, and it's going to be like all ladies. The Mermaid 2 has been finished, but it's just not being released for some reason. So he has shit coming out, but what else? What else? What else? I don't know. It's just kind of interesting, something to put on in the background. So that definitely saved the disc because this movie was.
Well,
Oh, and
the movie itself, I mean, it's like a genre that I personally enjoy. It's the probably right after the women in prison genre. It's the somebody called in to do one last job.
yeah, but not really. Last week I was talking, well, probably last week and Love on Delivery. I was just explaining those movies as just like ridiculous comedy with just nonsense happening. There's a word that they have for that, or a couple words called like mulite or mulito or some fucking goofy shit.
Yeah, I've
And
forgotten that shit.
yeah, oh, fuck me. And it like its literal translation is makes no sense. So I mean, ridiculous, just whatever shit. Now there's a fucking goofball name for it. But yeah, that documentary saved this disc. There's some okay stuff in the movie, but if I'm not gonna fucking watch Liar Liar, why the fuck am I gonna watch the Chinese lesser version? Because that pregnant bitch with a ninja sword, I guess.
Yeah.
Would recommend. Tune in next week for the Mad Monk. Hopefully, he's a chipmunk because it will be the Christmas show.
Well, Tom, I was continuing since we're doing our lists pretty soon. I'll be doing another list on another program, but continuing watching films made in 2024. So I watched The Boneyard. Have you heard of this one, Tom?
Yeah, but it didn't come out in 2024.
That's right. Well, this one did, Tom, and it is based on a true story movie. About somebody stumbles onto fucking a body in the desert. And it's like a murdered hooker. Been there for a while. They keep digging around. Oh shit! There's like 10 of these hookers buried out here. Because that's it's a time honored tradition. They say prostitution is the oldest profession. Well, I would say murdering prostitutes is the oldest hobby. So this movie follows that. There's a cop. He's on the edge. He's like, he's just kind of mad. And he wants to bust this fucking killer, and he thinks it might be another cop in the department that's known for hassling the hookers and shit. And he's got a young lady partner, skinny and somewhat attractive, would never be a cop, is what I'm saying. And I don't know what she's there for. She didn't do a thing through the whole fucking movie. But anyway, his chief of police is Curtis 50 Cent, whatever the fuck his last.
I was fucking for a second. I was like, oh shit, Curtis Blow's in this movie.
He can probably act better than 50 Cent, because 50 Cent can't act for shit. He's given throwaway lines because he can't do a soliloquy or anything like that. You're not going to give him like a big piece of dialogue. So he's saying, so what do you think we should do about this situation?
Don't be racist, Joe.
Lines like that. No, that's the way he's reading it. The dude sucks. I mean, why fucking get him in there if you're trying to make a serious movie, unless you're trying to appeal to a different demographic that might watch this? Yeah, that's right. I'm talking about the white rap fanaticals. But
I think they call him something with a W.
The FBI sends in a profiler to help them out, to help out the local police, because local police love that. And it's none other than Mr. Mel Gibson himself.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And
50 Cent better thank his lucky stars he's not Jewish.
Yeah. But he has said some things about Mr. 50 Cent's people, too. Not very kind things, Tom. Go back and listen to those phone calls. Yeah, so they call in this guy. They got him for a couple of days. And, yeah, this guy doesn't give a shit either, I don't know. How the mighty have fallen, I guess you could say. But this movie sucks, dude. This just like, yeah, that whole thing with the cop. No, it's not him after all. He's a piece of shit. Everybody's a piece of shit in this movie. No, it's just some random fucking Hispanic guy that's killing Mexican shit or killing prostitutes, whatever. It's stupid. It's fucking dumb. It's a waste of time. 2024, but you know what? It's not going to make a list. There's worse shit that I've seen this year. This was just like yeah, man, I just wasted an hour and a half. Fuck. All right, 2024.
All right, well, let me ask you something about this movie starring our Lord and Savior, Mel the Pimp Gibson.
Ask me.
Any of these dead whores found naked? Fuck.
That's a thing too. It's like I don't think there was any nudity in this movie for a movie about whores. It's like, hey, come on, man, because I don't remember looking anybody up. It's like, I wonder what else.
Mel Gibson nude. Is that what you do in Google?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got to turn the safe search off. Unblur.
Always off. Sometimes your phone resets and your safe search is fuck. Yeah, the Boneyard, and it ends after they catch the guy or whatever the fuck. Hey, we just found another set of bodies in a different part of the oh shit.
Would you believe me if I told you that the killer was in another house? Fuck, I can't believe it.
So it comes off like an independent movie. You know how the independent movies try to get a name so people will
watch? They got two.
Yeah, they got two in this one. Yeah. Double your money, double your viewership. That shit doesn't work.
You watched it. You were 50 cents in this shit.
Watched it, Tom. because I'm on this fucking podcast and it said 2024.
Yeah, I did that at the beginning of the year, and that movie's making a list. Fucking pricks. Shit, Joe. Oh, fuck. So, the internet, not the internet, the vinegar syndrome subreddit, somebody posted something. Oh, vinegar syndrome secret release of this movie Side Roads. I guess they had like, hey, give us money. You don't know what you're gonna get. But in the past, it was a slipcover. So hey, just blindly give us your money. Hey, this year it was a not very good movie, Joe. So Side Roads, the hit motion picture from Vinegar Syndrome or whoever fucking put this out originally. Some dude who looks like Will Smith, but he's not. He's no fucking Will Smith. He's that's right. He's getting out of prison. Fucking I don't know if it's the warden, probably not. One of these fucking pigs. He's buddies with him. Don't laugh at that, Joe. You could laugh if I called him a piglet, but not a fucking pig.
You always say that when you're talking about women.
No. Female officers. So, yeah, he's getting out early. He was in prison for vehicular manslaughter. He ran over a guy and drove away. Well, he did well in prison, so it's like, oh, let's let him out, buddy. But it turns out he was taking the rap for his cousin who because he ran a guy over or some shit, they were able to get a whole bunch of money. So his cousin bought a casino and he has all this money. So now he wants to go work in Reno. Unfortunately, he's on parole in Sacramento and he can't leave the county as part of his parole. So, he sneaks over there, Joe, and some killings happens, and it turns out his cousin's married to his girlfriend who he had before he got locked up. And there's so many twists and turns, and it's so melodramatic, and you're just like, oh my god, I wasn't expecting that to happen. And it's a whole bunch of, yeah, whatever. I've seen better shit movies before. This is just another shit movie that goes on a little too fucking long. All the stuff you want out of an exploitation movie, not really there. No wild dialogue, no nudity, no crazy violence. I laughed maybe once at something, I forget what it was. It's just, I don't know, like after you see shit like Champagne and Bullets or Get Even, whatever the fuck you want to call it, it's like you're gonna have to hit me with some good shit if you want me to sit through some bullshit and act like, oh yeah, this is entertaining. It's just kind of fucking lame and whatever. I guess that's why this is how they had to raise the funds to release it. Just like, hey, just give us money. We don't know. You don't know what you're getting yet, you fuck, but hey, it's a cult, so give us your money. And they were all disappointed that it wasn't a slipcover. Fucking pricks. Ugh, I paid for a movie? What am I, an asshole?
Next year they'll do the slipcover for this movie.
Yeah.
Already all sold it or something.
Yeah, it's on YouTube if you want to watch it. No reason to watch a fucking 2K restoration of this fucking thing unless you want to see a bootleg ass fucking Will Smith. I don't.
Speaking of Will Smith, I got my Kino Lorber order in today or yesterday. I just didn't open the box till today.
Dang, should have done an unboxing video.
So I will probably be. No, I'm not gonna watch any of this shit until next year. I got to hit all the 2024 stuff, Tom. 2024 from here on out, except for whatever you pick for the following whatevers.
Yeah, I mean, next week we're just gonna do Notzilla, and then it's just the fucking what's it called? The best of.
All right.
After that, I mean, we can do another giant monster movie or just talk about 2024 and call it a year.
We'll recap the year. That's a good idea.
All right. Fuck. Damn, you got me laughing now. Oh, shit, Joe. Well, speaking of 2024 movies, I only have one left on my list. And I just made my list recently because I guess Anchor Bay's back or somebody bought the fucking name and now they're releasing movies. I'll talk about one of them next week, Joe.
Right.
But this week I watched the hit motion picture Memoir of a Snail. Have you heard of it?
No.
Well, this is a claymation movie, Joe, from the land down under. Yeah?
Love both of those things.
Joe, I fucking love both of those things. So what's this one about? It's about a group of twins.
Hold on. What's the title of it again?
Oi, mate, I watched the hit motion picture Memoirs of a Snail.
Okay, so what's this one about?
All right, then. This one's about a couple of twins. One's a little girl. She's born a little premature now. Got a little cleft palate. Makes her look like a little rabbit. Everybody calls her Little Rabbit Bitch. That's what she's credited in as the movie, Little Rabbit Bitch. And then she has a brother. Sorry, I'll shut me, cocksucker.
So they're twins, but one was born premature?
Yep.
And the other one went full term?
I guess so, yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'm not a doctor. I'm just a mate, yeah.
All right.
So mother dies at birth. Yeah. What birth? Probably the second one.
Okay, that was my next question. Yeah. All right.
Nope. Died during the first birth. Second one came out of there like some kind of alien monster type burster that's not trademarked, yeah. So now
Come on.
So now they're living with the papa, yeah, and he's a fucking invalid in a wheelchair, alcoholic because he was a French street performer, yeah. But he was doing his little thing in the street and got hit by a car, turned into a cripple.
He was doing a little thing on the street.
I don't know, a little juggling, a little miming, whatever street people do.
Little juggling.
Yeah, a little handling the balls right there, yeah.
Little mining.
That's right, working that wrist a little bit, yeah. Get all in there now, shove your finger up his butthole, yeah, and all that. So, yeah, then he dies. So then they're in Australia, so I don't know if you can say the state takes them. I don't know what the fuck it would be called, but you know, the people come take them and they get separated. The little boy, he goes to live with some extreme religious fanatics where they own an apple farm and they make him take magnets on himself to keep the evil spirits away. And the little girl, the little rabbit bitch whore that they call her, she goes to live with a couple of swingers who they're all into like self-help and positivity and shit. So good, I guess. And you know, you just learn about her life as she goes through life and hoping that one day she'll be reunited with her brother. So sad, Joe. I welled up towards the end.
When she's reunited with her brother?
Does she? I don't know. His brother might have been into kissing dudes, so the fucking people locked him up in a church and set that bitch on fire. You'll have to watch the movie to find out, Joe. But yeah, it was a good, it was a great movie, Joe. It was almost terrific. It was a great movie. It's about going through life, and shit's gonna be fucked up and there's gonna be pain, but you gotta fucking, just look for all those moments that make you happy. Don't build this box, this shell for yourself that you hide in from the rest of the world, Go out there and live your life, and don't worry about bad shit, because it's gonna happen, but you can still go out there and live a life. It's fucking, I was gonna say terrific, but it's great. It's almost terrific, Joe.
Well, you do like movies about mollusks and shell creatures.
Shout out to Marcel, motherfucker. Yeah, it was great. There was a movie a while back now I had on my Netflix queue that I never watched, called Mary and Max, or Max and Mary. It was a claymation movie, and I guess the same people did that shit.
Yeah, I have that one.
Do you?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh, then you might like this one, Joe. Then you might like this one.
All right.
And it's a 2024 movie. But yeah, it's making a list for sure. Piece of shit.
Fuck.
Yeah, the characters, it looked great. Like, easily the best stop motion movie I watched this year, and we watched 3 or 4 of them.
Better than stop motion?
Better than stop motion. I mean, everything looked great. Like, all the models, all the characters, all the props, everything looked fucking, it was good. Would recommend. Fuck yeah, America.
Well, Tom, deviating away from my 2024 viewing, I watched a film called Caveat. Have you ever heard of this one, Tom?
Yep, I was gonna watch this one.
Made by the same people that made Oddity, which I reviewed last week and you reviewed weeks ago.
Was it Oddity, or was it When Evil Lurks? Oh, that's the other one.
Yeah,
that I didn't watch because of that.
Chilean.
Yeah, the fucking rest in peace, miners. Never forget.
Well, Caveat, Tom. This guy goes and talks to a buddy of his that says, hey, I need you to do something for me, but, it's a favor, but I'm going to pay you. I'm going to pay you $200 a day. You're going to watch my sister. You're going to pretty much babysit my sister. And, she's gone kind of schizophrenic since our dad died. And there, Irish Tom. So he's talking about like this, but I'm not going to do a whole thing like that because I can't, it's just like a fucking weird, silly accent. So that's one caveat. If you're going to watch this movie, you have to deal with the Irish accents. Well, anyway, this guy, he seems like not the brightest dude. And he says, yeah, I'll do it. And next thing you know, they're rowing. It's like, wait a minute. What are we doing? Where are we going? Oh, my sister lives on this island, or, And, yeah, she lives on an isolated island.
Me sister.
I said, hey, this wasn't part of the deal. Hey, it is part of the deal. I'm sorry, but this is a part of the deal. And they get there, and it's less like, well, this house is kind of shitty. Oh, yes, it's also part of the deal. It's a caveat, you know. And here is another caveat. My sister is very paranoid about anybody going into her room. So you have to wear this harness, you see, with a chain tied to it. That way you can't go towards, certain areas. The guy says yes for some reason, reluctantly agrees to it. And is the house haunted? Fuck, it might be. Their mom is missing. Their mom went missing at some point. The dad, they said he shot himself in the fucking basement. The sister just sits there like this a whole lot, and it's very atmospheric, Tom. Just like Oddity, it's very atmospheric. It's very well done. Sound and music plays a big part in this. It's I fucking liked it, Tom. I liked it a lot. I would recommend it to people, but with caveats, because it is a slow burn. I dig it. If you didn't like Oddity, you're probably not gonna like this, so give it a skip. But if you're like actually fucking, person that appreciates this type of storytelling. I'm not talking about the A24 pricks, I'm not talking about just being stuck up. I'm talking about appreciating real storytelling. And give this one a watch. It's a good story. It's very structured, and it's cool. It's got some twists and it's got some turns, but they're not sharp turns. They're subtle.
Well, fuck you, Dick Nose. I'm getting back to 2024. I watched the hit. Hold on. God damn it. I watched the hit motion picture, Joe, 12 to Midnight. Have you heard of it?
I have seen a poster for this movie. It's our old pal Bronzy, and then he's got somebody like Kevin Nash or somebody behind.
Tito Ortiz.
Ortiz. Okay?
From the hit motion picture Boo, a Medea Halloween.
Yeah, even worse than Kevin Nash. Which that's an accomplishment, I guess.
All right. So in this one, Bronzy plays a cop whose wife was recently ripped apart in his backyard. And now he's on the case to track down who did it.
So she was on one of the Rip Her Up videos? Anyway,
I don't get the reference.
it's okay.
It's okay. So, he's fucking going into a convenience store to get one beer, get some beer, because,
One scotch and one beer.
Please. Because he's an alcoholic now because he's a cop and his wife's dead. But Joe, the store's getting robbed by a couple of dirty ass fucking whites.
Ah.
And he says, "Oh, please, can I just get one from beer?" So they said, "Oh, yeah, you got balls there, Not Bronson. Go get your beer, you fuck." So he does, and the fucking guy with a shotgun, "Hey, what are you doing back there?" "From beer I get. You wants one?" So he tosses him a beer. He go, "Oh," fucking Not Bronson shoots him, and then Not Bronson shoots the other guy. And then he gets kicked off the force by the happy haunting of Halloween's own Daniel Roebuck. And the next day he's hired back on, Joe. And it turns out it's a werewolf. But not just any werewolf. A werewolf in what looks to be the not the best half mask, and if it is a makeup, you can see every edge on it, and looks like a backyard version of the Wolfman in like a goth duster or something. It's not great. And I think the Bronzy experiment's over, dude. He doesn't really look like Bronson anymore. I don't know if they left him out in the sun too long or he's just getting older, but he's just looks like fucking Bronson fuck Droopy Dog now. It's just a melted version of Bronson, and he's learning enough English where he can put out like a sentence at a time, like maybe he's reading off a cue card, or maybe he does know some English, but it just hurts it. Like if he was silent, not talking guy, and maybe they like fucking clipped his fucking skin bag or something to the back of his head. Maybe, but yeah, this was not good. About 33% of the movie was out of sync. The only place to watch it was some shit called Zumo Play. This was a Zumo Play original, and it was bad, dude. It was like slightly above Backyard Movie, like really just slightly above. And fucking Zumo, they just put their fucking commercials in anywhere. Like a guy's in the middle of talking, it's like, "Hey, buy diapers, bitch." And then you see that commercial, the same one 4 times in a row. It sucks. I mean, even if that ridiculous shit wasn't happening throughout this movie, the movie still sucks. Uh, fuck, yeah. I mean, yeah, I think if the next one isn't like a balls to the wall old school exploitation movie with like all the shit you want out of an old school exploitation movie, then the bronzy shit's done. Good for you. You got some fucking movies off a dead man's back and you got a couple bucks because of that shit. But yeah, I if the next one isn't fucking awesome, it's done. The Gardener was okay. That's probably the best one because that's the one where they're playing most up to the Bronson-esque type of thing. And him, the fucking Mr. Renee's Bronson versus Jason, that was pretty good. Maybe because that was the first one and we're fucking dumb.
Yeah.
But
Definitely.
I mean, we watched that one where he's a priest this year, and that sucked.
That did fucking suck. Yeah.
So yeah, I think the old Bronzy experiment has run its fucking course, dog.
Mhm.
And this one will be making a list. It was that dude, it's just everything's corny and it's just so low rent and shit. No one can act in it. It's bad, dude. It's sorry, it's no bueno, mi amigo. Mios Dios.
Tom, continuing the 2024 film watching experience, I watched Smile Part 2. I don't remember a fucking thing about the first Smile. It was so fucking bad. Uh, I mean, it's a horrible, horrible fucking movie. But I guess enough people liked it, and it made enough money that they fucking got a sequel going.
And what is Smile about again?
Uh,
Just, a sentence or two.
like people see somebody with like a fucking big smile, and that person kills themselves in front of somebody. If you saw that happen, then after a certain amount of time, you're gonna fucking kill yourself. And you're gonna start having hallucinations and weird shit's gonna happen around you. So it's like a curse type movie.
So, so this is like Final Destination, but with a smile?
Yeah, or The Ring,
But
or
with a smile.
Ju-on, or yeah, but just with a smile.
Well, I mean, I'd call it The Grudge because I'm an American. But
Right. Yeah, you would. You would.
no, what I would say is, God damn it, Jew on what? My goddamn TV.
Um, so yeah, so this movie starts out with an opening sequence that I learned later was continuing from the first movie, but I forgot all about that fucking movie. But this opening sequence, it's fucking awesome. It's like really fast paced, and there's people being shot. Because the thing is, if you can what is it? If you kill somebody in front of somebody else, like, and they see it, then the curse passes on to the. It's fucking stupid. The rules for this shit. So it's just this guy trying to kill some drug dealers. He wants to pass the curse on to, people he considers shitty in the world. And yeah, that doesn't go real well. And then boom, okay, it's the Smile 2. And then we're shown a pop star. She's on like an Oprah show or fucking Wendy O. Williams or whatever the fuck. She just got out of rehab, had like a fucking bad accident, and her boyfriend died or something. And but they were both fucked up. And she's gonna do her comeback tour. But she's got a lot of pain and shit from the accident. Her back and shit's all fucked up. So she does, do a little of this and take a little Vicodin once in a while. She runs out of Vicodin, goes to see her Vicodin dealer.
Or as I call them, doctors.
But that guy has the smile curse on him, Tom. And he kills himself in front of her by bashing his own head in with like a dumb or a fucking plate, for weightlifting. And does that look good or not? There's one kill that there's like some CGI blood flies out real stupidly, and it just fucking ruins the whole thing. But anyway, now she's got this curse, Tom, and she's seeing things, and like things are real fucked up, and like it's gonna ruin the tour, and her mom's her manager, and her mom's like real, controlling and trying to help her, Tom, because she's a little drug addict, you see. And I don't know, this guy contacts her, hey, I know you got this curse, and what we can do is we can stop your heart for a little while and kill you, and then you'll be free of it, and we'll that part's fucking stupid.
Let me ask you this, Joe.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the hit motion picture, The Frighteners?
I have seen The Frighteners, Tom.
Is it anything? Hey, you want to get put in a freezer, dickhead?
Yeah. I know I'm fucking talking shit about it, but for the most part, it's pretty good. It's long. There's some scenes like, yeah, we know she's a pop star. They reinforce that by showing her like practicing dance routines and stuff like that, or like filming a video. That shit, you could have cut that off, shaved off 20 minutes of the runtime. And it's good until the end, Tom. They show us the smile demon. And fuck, does it look like garbage? Like CGI fucking Lincoln log with shit rubbed on it garbage. Ruins what was it's a fucking good movie up till that point, just a little long. The main actress, she's really good. She sells the fucking pop star role. I mean, you fucking believe her, that she's, I can believe her being like a spoiled fucking, rich fucking whatever you want to call these people. But yeah, man, it just fucks it all up at the end. Fucks it all up. You just don't even show it if you can't do it right. Just don't show it. They didn't show it in the first. I don't remember. Maybe they did, Tom. I don't fucking remember that movie. This one's better. I think it made money too, so they're gonna make another one, I'm sure. I don't know. Will I watch it? Maybe if I'm in Max's house and he puts it on, I will. I won't actively seek it out. Like I didn't seek this one out, but 2024, it's not making a list.
Sounds a lot like the hit motion picture It Follows without all that delicious cum.
I liked It Follows.
That figures.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Fucking sweet. That's all I got.
Me too.
Fuck yeah, I'll drink to that.
Let me get another beer.
While Joe gets another beer, let me ask all two of you watching live, would you like to see a video that I made that I didn't post because I thought, well, this kind of fucking sucks and I'd be a bit of a mo if I release this. And if so, Joe and I will talk over it and make fun of it, or we will just stop watching it because it sucks.
He calls it an unboxing video.
And that's where I turn a lady into a man, you see. It's an unboxing. I pull the inside of vagina to the outside so it looks like, I don't know, some kind of weird dog dick looking thing. Like, I don't know. A flesh colored cheese blintz, maybe. It's a cheese blintz that maybe a pinhead would eat. That's what an unboxing is, Joe.
Okay.
Well, let me ask you this. I heard they called you Big Q.
Big Q. Where is it?
Hold on. Oh, you got the disc?
I do. Look at that. You got artwork by the famous Boris Vallejo. And,
shit, you got an umbrella one? What the fuck is that?
M for mature. Yes, this is the umbrella version. And it's got two special features, and there's a audio commentary with Larry Cohen, and there is a little documentary, Confessions of a Low Budget Maverick from 2014. Okay, inside, Tom, got nothing but disc, and that's all you fucking need when you're selling a movie.
Well, this Shout Factory one does not have those special features on it. I think the back says maybe trailer, but my lighting is superb, so you can't see it.
So, Q, the winged serpent. Tom.
Hold on, wait. This is what I thought you were gonna do. Fuck, I shouldn't have dropped it. Caw-caw! Caw-caw!
This takes place in New York because it's a Larry Cohen film, you know, and it's not Salem's Lot 2. Well, fuck, there's a winged serpent fucking flying around, and if you're like a slut that likes to fucking be topless on top of New York City, the skyscraper roofs, fuck, this thing's gonna eat you. That's what it's gonna do. And it's a messy eater, so it might like drop parts of you into the streets. But anyway, that's just part of the movie. Another part of the movie, Tom has to deal with like a lovable loser. Would you call him that? I don't know. He's a fucking weird dude, is what he is.
I might call him maybe retarded.
Yeah, a little bit, you know.
I wouldn't call him that because only his friends call him Mo.
Yeah.
This is old Michael Moriarty, the star.
Michael Moriarty, who you might know from Law and Order when it first started. And
I was gonna say the stuff. That'd probably
from Larry Cohen movies. Or Law and Order, but then
Pick Me Up, the Masters of Horror classic.
Oh yeah.
His friends call him Mo. Don't laugh, you fuck.
He's a guy, you know, he's a he been in prison and shit, and in prison he learned how to play the piano and do some like fucking weird jazz music, and you know, that's what he wants to do, but he can't because he can't get hired because it's a weird fucking genre that nobody wants to listen to. So fuck it, I'll be a wheelman. You know, I'm a wheelman for robberies and shit. But hey, these Italians, they tell him, no, you're fucking coming inside and doing the robbery with us. No, I just drive. That's what I don't carry a gun. I just get the fuck in here and do this robbery with us. And he does. He does a robbery with them. And I guess he leaves early, and he leaves with a bunch of diamonds and shit. But loses it on the street because he's, you know, a lovable loser, Tom.
There were no keys in the car.
No keys in the car, so he had to run it, and he gets hit by another car.
But not really. It wasn't shot very well.
Well, fuck, he has to find a place to hide out for a little while, decides, well, I'll go see my lawyer here in the fucking Chrysler building or whatever building they use. And I don't know, the security guard starts chasing him, and he fucking goes up into like the spire that they have, and they finds a fucking nest with a big egg in it, Tom. Oh shit, Q has a baby there, you know? But I guess Q can't fit in there. That's fucking weird that got its fucking baby in there. I don't know. Fuck logic. Anyway, investigating this case of fucking a pterodactyl or whatever the fuck it is, a dragon.
Winged serpent.
Winged serpent is David Carradine, you know, and maybe
famed masturbator David Carradine.
And maybe it's tied into this other case he's working where somebody's like sacrificing people or flaying their bodies, Tom, you know, just fucking peeling their skin off and stuff. You know, maybe it's connected. Maybe it's not this museum guy tells him, yeah, that's what the fucking Aztecs did, you know, to pray to Quetzalcoatl. That starts with a fucking Q, you know? Ha! Q. The winged serpent. Yes. Is it a god or is it just a fucking dragon? We don't know. Because eventually the cops shoot it down. Fucking they go and they bring the machine guns to the Chrysler building. You know, Michael Moriarty led them there after he did a deal. with the city to drop the charges on him and to make $1 million. And then they shoot that poor little leg too, Tom. The end. Yeah, there's not much to this one. It's a fucking weird movie. It's just fucking, it's odd. You know, is this a monster movie? Is this a fucking police procedural? Is it about this, retard guy that's just trying to fucking, I don't know, make it somehow?
Well, I mean, it is a monster movie. However, it's a Larry Cohen monster movie. So you're gonna get just enough that it's just enough. You're gonna get just enough blood and just enough gore for you to say, yeah, it was all right. It didn't suck or anything. It was okay.
Mm.
But yeah, it's I mean, it's a Larry Cohen movie. It's a cheap New York movie, even though, he lives in LA and shit, or he did.
Yeah.
Rest in power, Mick King. But it's all right. You got the stop motion from David Allen. That's a dude who worked with Full Moon a lot, and he did the Primevals movie, which we talked about earlier this year. And it looks like his shit if you see it. I don't want to follow it up with, oh, it didn't look the best. But at the time, I'm sure it looked all right for what it was. Does it hold up much now? Not really. I mean, it's kind of quaint, and you can look at it and be like, oh, look at what they were doing on a budget back then. But
Yeah, so that's the thing with the Larry Cohen movies. It's like they were always done on a budget. He didn't do like big studio pictures. So yeah, he did what he could, and I guess for what they had, it's okay.
like I was saying, it's just enough.
Hmm.
It's what they could give you with what they had. It's not anything we're gonna be like, oh, that's fucking awesome. But if you know Larry Cohen movies and what you're getting, yeah, it's another one.
Yeah.
It's like I like it, but it's not fucking awesome. I haven't seen a Larry Cohen movie that was worse than, yeah, it was all right. So I mean, that's commendable, I guess.
Yeah, this one, I mean, we talk about all the drone shots we see in movies now. This one had a lot of helicopter shots. And after watching, what was this called? Confessions of a Low Budget Maverick, Tom. He said that's what they filmed first. They're just fucking flying around in a helicopter filming shit, and then like, oh, we'll put something together with this.
Yeah, because I mean, if you have oh, hey, we got fucking a helicopter for a couple hours this day, we'll shoot it and then figure out what to do from there.
Yeah. So, like you said, what is that umbrella?
Yes, that's Australian, yeah.
So that's what I said when I got this out. I was like, what the fuck? Where did I get this? Well, is this region 1? Is this going to fucking play? Yeah, it plays fine. And I didn't recall where I got it, and I still really don't. But after watching that little documentary there,
I know exactly where you got it.
yeah, Confessions of a Low Budget Maverick, that was directed by our friend David Gregory. And a lot of the camera work was our friend Jim Kunz, or whatever he pronounced.
Watch your mouth.
I know. So yeah, I guess I got this off of the Severin table at some point. And I don't know that I'll ever watch it again. Unfortunately, it's probably going in the box. I was glad to revisit it. I saw it a long time back. And even back then, I probably wasn't like, that was good. Not the best, but certainly not bad. There's a lot of shit in this movie. I like Michael Moriarty in it. You know, he's like, I don't know if you're supposed to like him or not. You know, he's playing a very
Weird kind of slimy guy, but maybe he's doing it because his head's fucked up.
yeah,
It's weird.
but he does a good job of it. He's really really good in it.
Yeah, I like him in everything that I've seen him in.
Mhm. Uh,
You got the drunk Irish cop in there that's in every fucking Larry Cohen movie. He's in there. David Carradine's in there. Again, it sucks. You can be in as many Kill Bills as you want, but if you died whacking off, then
mhm.
that's kind of what everybody's gonna remember.
Yeah, yeah, it's a weird one for sure.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't know when or if I'll watch it again. I'm not gonna get rid of it, but I
Well, you're younger than me, Tom.
that
You
don't mean shit when you're this fat, baby.
can hold on to junk for many more years than I can.
Well, I
I
wouldn't call it junk.
Yeah. Well, stuff. All right.
Oh, the stuff.
A Larry Cohen film.
But yeah, it's okay. It's not fucking great. It's not shit. It's just like, oh yeah, it was a movie and I was, entertained for the most part, I guess.
Mm.
I would say one of his lower ones, I guess. I
Yeah.
would
Oh, Hell Up in Harlem. You know, it's not the stuff. Um, Cohen's done a lot of shit that I like. He really has, and um,
It's Alive 3.
yeah, and like I said, he wasn't a video guy. You know, he was doing his own thing. So you know, that's cool on his shows because a lot of the shit that he's done, the studio would have like, nah, fucking rewrite this or reshoot this or whatever. You know, God told me to. Who the fuck would put that out? Oh,
Blue Underground. Mhm. I think that's that one. I can't remember.
I think they did do that one. Yeah, yeah, I have that edition.
Mm.
That's
Can't wait to watch it next week. Speaking of which, I didn't watch Escape from LA.
Lucky you.
Yeah, no, I'll go back to it or I won't. I don't know. Maybe I'll be like, oh, I was surprisingly better. I can't believe it. So yeah, we got Notzilla next week, and next week will be the big Christmas spooktacular, Joe. I can't wait. I think I'm just gonna watch a bunch of Christmas movies and then save that last Anchor Bay movie for the old end of the year show, but
Yeah, well, I've still
we'll
got
see.
24 movies that I want to watch, but
How many?
a
How
lot.
Oh, I thought you said a number, sorry.
No. Uh,
Well,
but
I
I
mean, you got till the 30th, so I mean that's the closest I think we ever cut it.
yeah, and I do need to watch a couple of Christmas things or my guest appearance on the Hordecast on the 15th. Yeah, no, that's John Record. The 16th, I will be on the Hordecast. But goddamn, Tom, let me tell you something right now. Whatever knows fear burns at the touch of the man thing.
Oh my god.
And that's exactly who Spider-Man's teamed up with in Marvel Team Up number 122. Uh, wasn't much. But in Spectacular Spider,
Ask you this, Joe. Chris Claremont write that issue?
no, he didn't. That's a
No.
John Byrne issue art. That was like way back in issue like I don't know 90 something. That one's pretty good.
I got that one signed.
Yeah.
He looked at me like, what? You want Oh, mate, you want me to sign this rubbish? Yeah. You fuck. You seem very disappointed.
Any fucking book though?
Yeah,
Like,
no, he did.
he did that with a lot of people. Like, read the whole fucking, like, there was one guy, he read all 5 issues that the guy brought to him before he signed them. Fucking weird dude. Okay, Spectacular Spider number 71, Tom, is an anti-gun issue. It is fucking propaganda. It is just like all talking about statistics of how handguns kill so many people in New York.
Shout out to all the healthcare CEOs out there. Thoughts and prayers.
It's a Bill Manchlow written, but it also says extra dialogue by Tom DeFalco, which I guess he's a big anti-gun dude. It is fucking weird and it sucked. It's very preachy. But we're here to talk about Amazing Spider-Man's number 230.
Fucking end panels, Punisher crying on the side of the road like a fucking engine.
What's going on in this one? Oh yeah, that Nose Noodles guy or whatever. Everybody's looking for him because he has the information on the Brand Corporation. Who fucking knows? But he's got some info on them, and they say, "Well, fuck it, we're gonna hire the El Turantula to kill this motherfucker with his pointy boots." And I said, "We're gonna give you a new costume, new tricks. Those pointy boots, the points retract now, and he's got pointy fingers. He can point you, Tom."
Cover's kind of cool though, because he's jumping from both sides.
That fucking cover sucks.
But his mask is kind of cool, where it's like a do-rag, and he finally found, you just let those long straps just fly.
Yeah. No, but what's cool about this issue is they fuck over Spider-Man's and everybody. It was like, it's all a big setup to give them some wrong info. Yeah, I don't fucking know, man.
Yeah, it's another shit issue with fucking idiots reading it. Yeah, I don't. Oh, amazing work, guys.
I don't know, man. The Marvel Age of Comic. Fuck you. Fuck you, Stan Lee. And fuck you all, everybody. Oh, yeah, Spider-Man. It was so good. We've read like maybe 4 or 5 issues that were good.
Maybe. Yeah, it was another one there, Joe.
It was another month. All 3 of these issues were a wash.
Yeah, so next week, Christmas, Notzilla, and then a special show because we're taking the week off. So you'll have a surprise that Christmas week. And then we'll be back. We'll be back on the 30th to wrap up the year. New song on the YouTube channel if you want another Christmas banger about that snowman Jack Frost. Head on over there and check it out. Do you want to see if this unboxing video is worth laughing at, or you don't give a fuck?
I'll watch it.
Okay, Joe. Let's see.
I gotta hit the.
Don't normally
Yeah.
make
Nope.
videos like this, but we did
still
just
there?
talk about the spectacular shipping on the last episode of the hit podcast BOYGOB. So I got a box from Shout Factory today, and again, it's 2 feet long. I ordered 2 DVDs or 2 Blu-ray box set. About 8 inches, yeah, and about 8 inches. Shit.
What do you think about that shipping box so far, Joe?
Pretty big.
I like I said on the podcast, their shipping sucks a dick. They got it out pretty fast, which was, nice, but let's see how they arrive. Because when I got the Stephen Chow set, it was in a box like this. There was a poster with it too, and they shipped it media mail. And then I was charged a couple more bucks for shipping. And the postmaster, somebody wrote, "Posters are not media mail, you fuck." Oh, luckily this one didn't have any writing on it. The only thing I altered with this box was I took the shipping label off. Hey, I could have just showed you the dimensions right there. You hear that? Hear that shit just... Jeez Louise, I can't wait. It'll be a miracle if none of the discs are out of the box. Every disc on the Stephen Chow set was out of the box. The little holder in the Blu-ray, that was not connected. It was a fucking mess. And yeah, the shipping's ridiculous. Look at this, 2 Blu-rays. I'm sure this box costs more than just like, a padded envelope or something. It's ridiculous. I don't know. Maybe it's just fucking they think that shit's funny. Oh, man. What the fuck is this? I'll say this is packed a little better. Hold on, let me get this out of the way because I think this is an invoice. Yeah, let me throw that. Seen it, but it was cheap. Watch the... Ah, fuck. What?
Oh, here we go.
Hey, fuck. Half in. Almost, but fuck. Maybe if it wasn't bouncing the fuck around in there. But all the discs are intact. I can show you what it looked like since I got a poster, I guess. Where's that fantastic piece of promotional material? It's fucking silly. Silly shit. Crazy. So yeah, wild. DW.
So yeah, that's how the fucking Stephen Chow set showed up. Just that long box with the poster and fucking Blu-ray in there.
So what the poster like?
I don't know. I'm not fucking hanging that. Probably the Stephen Chow shit was this. I think I make a comment in the video like, oh yeah, I'm gonna hang this one right up next to the Stephen Chow thing because it's fucking just sitting there in the tube. I'm not hanging that shit up. But yeah, that fucking shipping was fucking crazy. I get it with the poster and shit, but if there was an option to say, no, I don't want the poster, just send it in an envelope, dickhead, then yeah, but that shit's crazy. And that's why I didn't release the video, Joe, because it wasn't that good. And I thought we'd be able to laugh more at it, but we did not. And the people listening on BOYGOB.com, that was the best shit they've ever heard. So yeah, that was fucking terrific. Everybody get ready for a fucking spooktacular Christmas next week. DWNProductions.net, FastCustomShirts.com. And Joe, what?
Oh my God.
Thanks for checking out the show. We hope you dug it, baby. If so, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe and let us know down below. Support Tom and Joe by heading over to DWNProductions.net and fast BOYGOB.com. Until next time.